Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Sri Sukadeva Goswami says, O King Parikshit, the living entity is wandering in this creation since time immemorial just to experience their previously performed karma. Due to circumstances and destiny, they become somebody's son, somebody's husband, wife, father, mother, or some relative. After departure, they all forget them. This is the material relationship with material body, friendship and so-called. And after that, they forget. In one life they spend with somebody and then they forget after death. Therefore, bodily relationship is not permanent, it's temporary. For example, a businessman who does business, he buys from somebody and sells to somebody. He goes out making money, some business distance place, and he stays in some hotel. He speaks with everyone very sweetly, nicely, relates with everybody. He has many friends with a similar business, makes friendship with them. He has employees, he deals with them, and speaks sweetly. But his motto is to make money, not be involved with the friends and so-called, these are all just external, he thinks. He don't worry about relations with them, only interested in business improvement and making money. Just as children go to school, they make friends, but when they finish their school, education, they marry, they get job, they become family men, they don't even think they have friends. They forget them. Their mustache grow, they become mothers or whatnot, fathers. They forget them. The living entity is sent in this creation just to experience their karma, previously performed karma. The son becomes father, daughter becomes mother, sister becomes somebody's wife. They all become separate. And sometimes after death, somebody becomes animal, bird, takes birth. Somebody becomes demigod, somebody becomes again human being. This is just to prove that this relation, material relations is temporary in this world. Bodily connections are not permanent. The spirit soul is eternal. And the relationship, if one develops with the spirit soul, thinking it is spirit, let me deal with it, then it is better. Then one develops, in this consciousness, one develops relationship with the Supreme Lord. Material relationship is just like a handful of straw you take put in the wavy ocean. They may remain together for some time and then they will be separate and you don't know when they will meet again. That is bodily relationship in this world. In this world is called Bhavasagara, means ocean of material existence. And the time is the wave in which we come. Sometimes we come husband, wife, mother, father, friends, sons, daughters and all that. This is just temporary. Again, we don't know when they will meet like straw. You don't know. They may meet because the waves are like that. They may meet, but that is like that. Family relations are like straw in the wavy ocean. Sri Sukadeva Goswami further says, when Angira Muni told King Chitraketu that human body is meant to to receive liberation in this from this world, then Chitraketu king realized, yes, it is a fact. Now, due to some great fortune, I have gotten these sages who are scripturally authentic to initiate me, to take care of me, give me liberation. Let me take advantage of this. Chitraketu took shelter of Narada Muni, took initiation from him. Hearing this, Saunaka Rishi asked Sri Sutta Goswami. Means Bhāgavatam is going on in two places. Here Sukadeva Goswami speaks to King Parikshit. That side Sutta Goswami speaks to 88,000 rishis headed by Saunaka Rishi. When Saunaka Rishi heard Sutta Goswami saying that Sukadeva Goswami told like this to Parikshit, Saunaka asked question. Maharaj, O great sage, you told that Angira Muni and Narada Muni, they came there to pacify, console, teach, become Sikhya Gurus. How come you are saying about Diksha Guru? It's a fact. You told us that they came here to pacify, not to give initiation. Hearing this, Sri Sutta Goswami said, O sages, it is a fact that sages came there, Narada Muni and Angira Rishi came there just to pacify the king, but when they found the king has learned, then they gave further step, that initiation. First is important to remove misery, which was temporary and due to ignorance. Just like Lord Kṛṣṇa removed first Arjuna's misery, temporary misery, and then engaged him. Oh, Saunaka Rishi heard this. He asked, oh, can you tell us what kind of misery Arjuna went through? Already Bhagavad Gita was spoken to him. Did he experience another misery? And what was that misery? To this, Sri Sutta Goswami replied, O sages, listen. Lord Kṛṣṇa's sister Subhadra got married to Arjuna, and from both one son took birth. His name was Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu, while in the war, unjustly, illegally, was killed by warriors. When Arjuna found out, he became greatly disturbed, very morose. All the Pandavas were unhappy, except Lord Kṛṣṇa. Everybody was lamenting. Arjuna threw his bow and arrows. I don't want to fight anymore. My son is lost. He loved me so much. I was loving with him so much. And he was so nice with me. And I don't want to fight no more. Was very much crying. And Lord Kṛṣṇa consoled him. He did not listen. He was determined not to fight anymore. If there was no war, my son would have been living. And Krishna wanted war. That has to go through, because he appeared just to re-establish the religion, destroy the miscreants. The miscreants are still alive. How can Lord Krishna stop the war? Arjuna don't want to fight. So Lord Krishna asked Arjuna. After consoling, he did not hear. So Lord Krishna asked, okay, go and sit on the chariot. I'll take you. Lord Krishna drove the chariot, Arjuna behind, crossed the 7 oceans and crossed above the Loka mountain outside the universe. With his disc he lit, because that other side of Loka mountain is darkness. He lit with his disc that light, and Arjuna saw Abhimanyu there. And he said, oh my dear son. He ran away. Then Lord Krishna again let him come. Then he came, he caught his hand. Arjuna caught Abhimanyu's hand and said, my dear boy, did you forget me? You were so dear to me. You could not live without me. I could not live without you. We were so good. How come you don't care now? How you became careless? How do you deal with me cold-heartedly? Abhimanyu looked at him. Hey, I have taken unlimited births. I had become many times your son. You became my son many, many times. I took birth in many species. I became a demigod. I am your son from which life? You are my relative, you are my father of which life? Immediately, Arjuna came to his senses. When he was holding his hand, he said, you know, your mother has not eaten, is crying, your uncles are crying, except your maternal uncle Kṛṣṇa. Everybody is morose. Let's go, whatever you say it there. So he snatched his hand, Abhimanyu snatched his hand from Arjuna's hand and went and never came back. Arjuna came to his senses. Okay, my dear Lord, I understand now. This material relationship is temporary. Let us go back. And Arjuna fought the battlefield of Kurukshetra, completed. You know, like piece of gold given to goldsmith, sometimes he makes it as a ring. You can wear it. And then you take that ring back and he will prepare something else with it. Earring maybe, nose ring, but not. Gold is same, but can be made into different forms. Similar is the relationship with the material body. This material creation is temporary. And we are temporary in the temporary. Sri Sukadeva Goswami further says, Narada Muni, just to console the king properly, he called upon the spirit of the dead boy in front of King Chitraketu. And Narada Muni said to the spirit soul who came in the body, dead body, hey boy, you wake up, your parents are very much morose, sorrowful. They are suffering because of your departure. Therefore, you resurrect, get up and enjoy the kingdom your father wants to give you and have sense gratification, become the king. Hearing this, the living entity from the dead body is not moving, talking only. Oh great sage, I have taken so many births. Since time immemorial, I carry on taking birth and dying in this creation. I have taken birth as a human being, as an animal, as a bird, and as a demigod. Which birth of mine they are parents of? They claim to be my parents. I have so many parents, no numbers. Which birth their parents belong to? Janame janame sab pita mata paye, Guru Kṛṣṇa nahi paye, bolo hari aaye. In every birth one receives parents. Mother and father, brother, sister, all that, everything. But only two things one does not receive. That is called genuine Guru and God. Two things. If they had received these two, they would not have another birth. They will get liberation. Guru Kṛṣṇa nahi paye, bolo hari aaye. Obtain these two, genuine Guru, perfect Guru, and worship God. Then your cycle is stopped. Brother, sister, mother, father, son, daughter, friends, enemy, mediator, all that is all temporary. Everything is temporary. Envious, that is also temporary. Just as money comes to somebody and goes to somebody else and goes to somebody else, money belongs to nobody. Similar is the situation of this bodily relations. Only spirit soul is eternal. It has no ego. It is free from birth and death. But when it comes in the womb, occupies a body, develops ego. And after birth, develops attachment, material attachments. Nobody is dear to Atma, nobody is foe of Atma. Nobody Atma hates. Atma means spirit soul. It has nothing to do with material karma performed by material body and mind. Atma has nothing to do with it. Atma means spirit soul. After saying this, the spirit soul departed from that body. Sri Sukadeva Goswami said this, that after hearing the words coming from that body, that dead body of the sun, all the present people around that body, including the king and the queens, they came to their senses. Their ignorance and lamentation, sorrowfulness, all gone, mitigated. They performed the last rites required for the dead body, and the queens who gave the poisons, they realized they became humbled, they became very shameful, shy. They bend their head down, and by the instructions of Angira Muni, they went on the bank of Yamuna and performed their atonement. By the mercy of Angira Rishi, also King Chitraketu came out from the dark well of household life and performed austerities, went back to Godhead. This is the way a human being should act. Get connection with the pure devotee, somehow establish connection and follow his instructions, and going back to Godhead becomes sure. Thank you very much.